Good evening.
There's a little fart noise in that song.
Oh, yeah. That was me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
You could have claimed it was the song. You could have played it off.
Oh,
yeah, that
comedy.
song. Ugh,
Yeah.
jeez, so
Comedy
inappropriate.
purposes.
What's up, everybody?
You can absolutely get banned for farting on Twitch, right? Wasn't there a whole thing about that? Wasn't there fart ASMR? That's like,
I mean, like, that's different.
okay.
Astrin, tier 1, 26 months.
Thanks for subscribing to our fart-based content tonight.
I've never heard that farts got you banned on Twitch.
Is it a bodily function?
I mean, yeah.
I'll be honest. I've never read any of the Twitch rules.
They are enforced randomly. So.
And they are enforced randomly, and they're enforced unevenly.
Yeah.
So,
but tonight.
Yeah. Well, so first we should apologize, right?
Let's get to that later.
I think you should apologize.
Let's get to that later. I'm not blaming myself at all for this.
You're not blaming yourself at all?
No, it's a team effort.
A team? Okay. All right, I see.
I'm not telling them yet. It's not important yet. We have to play the match first.
All right. We're playing the finals. We've teased an apology later on. We're going to play the finals. This has been months in the making.
Yeah.
This is like half of a tournament of champions, right?
It is half of a tournament of champions, but the quality of deck
Deck was higher.
is higher. Much higher.
So, but yeah.
These two decks have fought their way through a group stage as well as a single elimination tournament to get to this spot.
Yeah, and they both have fought some, like...
high power decks, like very good decks, yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at Fugitive Adler and Hellmullen, and they lost. And those are two really good mass mutation decks.
Yeah, that these decks trumps through. We were worried that it was going to be a double mass mutation finals, right?
Yeah, but we're saved with the Coda, a creature-based Coda deck, and a DT deck. So,
let's get into it. I am starting with Christensen.
You're not the Christensen Whisperer.
I am not the Christensen Whisperer. Importantly. But I'll do my best. I did win once with last week, so. Yeah. It is very possible for DT to become the best set tonight. Or don't let it be Coda. It could easily be Coda. GR best set. It is looking really cool. We did not get our shipping notification in, by the way. No, we did not.
Yeah. Yeah, GG is hiring, which is interesting.
I mean, that's good. There's an events and organized play coordinator, something like that. Is there the position?
Yeah.
So if you're interested in that, go to their website and apply. If you go work in Roseville, Minnesota.
That ain't the job for me, I'll tell you that.
No. They have pictures from the Garmin Geist Adventure on the Game Center store. Does that mean they have them physically now? When did that get added?
Oh.
Because we know that no one's gotten that yet, or we're pretty sure no one's actually gotten a pledge that has that in it yet, right?
Yeah.
5.
3.
Good questions. All right. Fair enough. So I rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep, I guess. You good?
Yeah, I'll keep.
Troll.
Oh boy. Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'm going to play World Tree, Meliobi, and All Tied Up to raise the tide.
What's up, Lucky Star Kongi?
Drawn 3. Tell you
right. Let's say Shadows. I'm going to play Poison Wave.
Oh, God, it's getting relentless whispered.
It's not.
It's getting nerve blasted.
No, I'm playing Umbra, Nexus, Diagnose Spymaster, Silvertooth, Miasma. At the natty.
Okay.
The 6 Shadows and Reap with Silvertooth. I'm done.
This World Tree into the Nexus, huh? It's actually a problem, I think.
It certainly could be.
I think I have to say. I think I have to say Untamed here. Meliobi's gonna fight Umbra. That'll kill it before fight. It's gonna raise the Troll and the Nexus. I'll play Deepwater Druid for 2, and then I've got this Witch of the Dawn, which is like not great timed. And it's your turn. I'll draw it to you. Tell you to go ahead.
I'm gonna say dis. I'm gonna play Ember Imp, Charette. I'm gonna do this. And discard a Rise. I'll use Dipno to have Troll fight something. Troll can fight Meliobi.
Dead.
No longer enraged. And I'm done.
Alright, gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Fangtooth. I'm gonna play Persistence Hunting for Shadows. Witch of the Dawn is gonna fight Ember Imp. And then I think Deepwater Gruin just reaps. I don't think I worry about killing Charette here. And I don't think I want the World Tree Meliobi on top of my deck. It's not particularly a good card. So draw 2, tell you go ahead.
Say Brobnar, play Screech
Oh,
Bomb.
I'm sorry, Fangtooth kills Dipno.
Okay. Play Screech Bomb, play Crump. Troll is gonna reap. And heal 3. Your turn.
Alright. I am going to say Logos. I'll play Hydro Cataloger. I will play Eddie and Archive. I'm going to play Phase Shift. And I'm going to play Hawkins.
No news on our pledges, no, unfortunately.
Yeah, still waiting. We went with the... they seem to be moving from the smallest pledges upwards. So I think we got a ways to go before they get to ours. So, all right, I'll say check with 6. It is your turn. I will draw 5. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Say dis. I'll play Tendrils.
Oh, sorry. Fangtooth kills Silvertooth.
Okay. Play Tendrils of Pain. I don't think I've ever watched a match of this move so fast. Okay, yeah, we are. I'm sorry that we are like.
Yeah,
we play really fast.
Wait, actually, we had a comment from Dave up in Michigan, the Michigan area. He does some of the organized play up there. You Midwest guys know who I'm talking about. Dave actually came down to the store that I work at. He was on vacation in the area. Came down to the store just to check out the store and meet me in person. And he was talking about how much he learns from watching us because we move really fast.
Is that helpful?
And
I would think that would be detrimental.
He's like, I'm really grateful that you guys put it on YouTube,
right? Yeah,
so he can pause, pull up the deck lists, look at the cards, and like go and process it that way.
That's one thing we wish we could do is we could wish that if we like said the name of a card, it would pop up on stream. Yeah.
There was some of that was floating around out there somewhere. So
that as AI gets better, that's probably something that we could do. And I know someone in our Discord is working on it at some point. But if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask.
Yes, yeah. We cater to people who've been playing Keyforge for a while, but we will take time to help out new people who are looking for stuff, and we have to actually keep that in mind. What's up, Fudge Engineer? We have to actually keep that in mind when pledges start getting filled, because we've been streaming to the same group of like 30 people for like the last
2 years,
2 or more years since the last like major Keyforge release. So it's real easy for us to forget, like, oh yeah, there's people that might actually want to know what we're doing.
And there's a lot of people that are coming back to the game now too. Like we've seen a lot of posts on Reddit and Facebook of people that just got their new decks in and they're asking about like very simple rules and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll probably try to slow it down a bit, and we'll talk a lot more when like we get our WoW stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely take time with WoW. Anytime a new set comes out, it's always worth exploring with new interactions and stuff like that, right? So, all right, we're gonna say Star Alliance for the turn. I will put my archives into my hand, and I am going to play General Order 24. I'm going to play Static Collection Array. I will play Triska. I will play Universal Translator on Triska.
We do screw up a lot, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is 100% accurate. So.
Yeah.
Hawkins is going to fly into Charette and do some damage there. That'll be my turn. I'll say check at 7. Fangtooth is going to kill Nexus. And you have to General Order 24. I kind
So Forge for 7 first. Or do you have anything in archive?
I have nothing in archive.
Okay, so Forge for
yeah.
6.
Yeah, and I think I made a mistake here. If you have Team TP, because you can General Order 24
Yep.
or Dis
Yep.
if you have Team TP.
And I do. So I'll choose
Okay,
this.
oh my god.
And I do.
Slow jerk.
I was trying to think if
Jerk
I
off
wanted to
motion.
make my other play. Because I think I could have stopped you another way. But this is
Jerk
probably
off
fine.
motion.
I'm going to say the Shadows. I'll play Team TP.
Yeah.
Steal 4. I will play Nexus. I will Screech Bomb you. Blow up 2 Amber. And I'm done. Check with 6. Boo! Don't boo me. I'm just playing the cards. I'm simply the pilot.
Alright, so start of my turn, we're blowing up
Whenever I hear boo, do you remember the scene in The Princess Bride where the old lady is booing at
Boo!
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 Queen of Filth Slime? Bow to her. That's great. The badly ordered discard pile. Look.
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta get get used to the
Queen of Putrescence.
what we gotta do is we gotta get used to the Magic Odyssey block playing with flashback
Let's do this.
layout. We have to lay all of the cards like this, so that we can go look at the whole pile.
That's
We gotta
super. Look how visible this is on camera. There's no glare at all.
get.
I did move that light recently, so.
Who am I General Order 24 in here? I guess Dog Ruin. Alright, I am going to say Logos. Eddie is gonna Reap. I am going to
I have a wedding to plan, my wife to murder, and Gilda to frame for it. I'm swamped.
I'm going to discard Bouncing Death Quark, and then I'm going to Theory Conjecture and archive the top 2. Alright. And end of the turn, Fangtooth is going to kill Nexus.
Alright, the Gen Order kills
And I'll draw to you.
the Brobnars.
And I say check with 5, because I got Static Collection Array.
Don't forge. I'm gonna play Brobnar. So I can't stop you if I do this. I think it's still fine. Play Brobnar, play Screech Bomb, play Headhunter, play Unguard Camp. I'm gonna anger Headhunter into Eddie.
He's dead.
Gain 1. Your turn.
Alright, Triscuit dies, General Order 24, and we'll get to Forge for 5, thanks to the Static Collection Array. Alright.
I could have taken the tide, but I don't want 3 chains. I really don't want 3 chains.
Alright, I will put my archives into my hand, and
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know.
I am going to say Star Alliance. I will play a Shieldulator. We're going to give it Universal Translator. I don't play this yet. I'm just JKing you. I'm going to play Together first. Together is going to play Chelonia and then Meliobi to give me 1. Alright, now I'll play the Shieldulator and the Universal Translator. So 1 for the Shieldulator, 1 for the Translator. I am going to zap and blast the Headhunter. And then Fangtooth makes a poor example out of Chelonia. And then General Order 24 explodes because you have nothing. And I draw 4.
Keyforge. Okay. I'll say Dis. Play Schuler. Steal 1.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna play Arise for Dis. I don't get the Schuler, but it's still fine. Get a chain. Play Ember Imp, play Schuler, play Charette. I have Annihilation Ritual, but I don't think I play it. I don't know that it's super necessary against you. Code Red, 47 months. Hashtag Keyforge is back. Thank you. So I'm going to discard Annihilation Ritual. Thank you so much, Code Red. We hope to see you again at an event.
Good to see you got your stuff in the Discord.
Oh, you got your stuff? Sweet.
Yeah, the Code Red on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Duh. That was sweet.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. Three.
Can't wait to get my playmat. Can't wait to see what my name. Hopefully it's insulting. Thank you so much, Code Red. This is actually my favorite new shirt. Mostly because it's got Gingers on it. But it's also the most comfortable because I ordered it directly from the Pokemon Company instead of a shitty button-down manufacturer that uses crappy materials. Pokemon Company only uses the finest materials.
It's made of real Pokemon.
There's real Pokemon fur woven into the shirt. And let me tell you, that shit is soft.
Alright, I'm going to Positron Bolt here.
Okay. Only the finest EVs, the youngest EVs. Only level 1 EVs. Undamaged fur.
Oh, Mind Bullets?
2.
Armor. I don't want to kill the Schulers.
Mm-hmm. Other Rise is down here, so for your FYI.
Alright, I will play Bilge Warden, which is going to raise the tide for you.
Okay, and I do archive a card.
I'm going to phase shift Cross Porpoises. I will raise the tide back, and then I will get to archive a card.
The Wagyu EVs. Fed pure Ditto meat all day.
I will play the Think Twice. I guess I'll get Theory Conjecture and I'll archive 2. It's missing the science there. I think the science would have been really good because TMTP has been accounted for, right? Mm-hmm. If I like science, Think Twice, science. I mean, I have to kill this, which I could do with 1 action, but so I don't lose too much off of it. But all right, so these go down there, and it's your turn. I draw these 4, and then I'll shuffle and draw 2.
Okay,
and it is your turn.
So shadows.
I'll also check with 5.
I'm gonna Nerve Blast and shoot the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bilge Warden dies to the Fangtooth.
Miliobi.
Miliobi is dead.
I'm gonna Relentless Whispers my Schuler.
How dare you?
So Schuler goes to the discard pile. Relentless Whispers goes to the discard pile.
Screech Bomb me.
I'm gonna Ghostly Hand.
No, you Screech Bomb me first.
Oh, I Screech Bomb you. And then I Ghostly Hand. I'll just take all of this.
Screech Bomb, it blows up.
Yeah, it blows up, I take 2 from the thing. That's deal 1. Okay, I'm done. Check with 10.
DT is like a connoisseur set. Very much like a connoisseur set. I cannot stop you. The best I can do is I believe I can play an Eddy, but I have no way to archive much. So that's that.
All right.
It's Christensen demolishing
There you
Mervyn
go.
Gig.
Up one game.
Absolutely demolishing. It felt like a pretty good draw for Christensen.
It was pretty good.
It's got clunkier draws. I know that for a fact.
Definitely. I mean, I got the 6-card Shadows turn early, so.
Yeah, I don't. Christensen can just like kill Mervigig's creatures on a whim a lot of the times, and you need eddies to force the opponent. And so Christensen's just like, I'll go to 6, I'll go to 6, I'll go to 6, and you keep playing eddies, but that doesn't like stop it. So
10 out of 10. Thank you. Very cute emote. All right. Christensen up a game and feeling pretty comfortable.
I do think DT played against non-DT decks is more enjoyable than DT versus DT sealed.
By a lot.
Yeah,
By a
DT
lot.
versus DT sealed was...
You're late, Zach.
You're late, Zach.
What the hell? We always stream at 7:30.
You could ask a question that could force the confession out of Justin right now.
He knows. He knows
Yeah,
why.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Zach could be the audience plant. What's Justin got to apologize about? Zach asks.
He didn't even know about it. He didn't even hear that part.
He didn't
He
hear
doesn't know what you're talking about. He was late to the stream.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He could show up.
He still
It
doesn't know
could
what
be
you're talking
like
about.
asking a random question about like, hey, Justin, what was that cryptic messages? Apologize to you. No.
No.
I'm being coy about it because we gotta talk to DT Sealed Alliance. Yeah, maybe DT Sealed Alliance.
Yeah, it's probably fine. It's
You
probably fine.
take like the dud house that every deck has. Negative correlation between fun and the number of sealed decks you use.
14.
17.
It's fine. we have to have a talk with chat.
Yeah.
After this match.
It's a very serious talk.
Yeah.
It's an after-school special.
Mm-hmm.
It's about taking responsibility for one's actions.
Okay, no.
That definitely one individual is responsible for. All right, I'll play Screech Bomb. I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Logos. Play Eddie. Archive a card. Play Hydro Cataloger. Play Phase Shift. I'll play Cross Porpoises.
The Captain America sit down.
And Raise the Tide. And archive a card. And I'm done.
Alright. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Troll and Crump. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw to you. Your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say Star Alliance. Play Universal Translator on Eddie. I'm going to play Together. To play All Tied Up. And no, think twice. So does All Tied Up go to the discard pile before I resolve this thing twice? I believe it does.
Yeah.
It's play a card, then play a card, period.
Yeah.
So I think I want to hit All Tied Up again. Gain 2 more amber. Together resolves. Top of the discard pile. And selective preservation, which doesn't do anything. I'm done. Check 7.
Alright. I am going to say this. I'll play Ember Imp. I'll play Schuler. And then I'll play Charette. Give me all this. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So you go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna play Eddie, an archive, a card. I'm gonna play BDQ. I guess I didn't put this Eddie first, just in case I still had to kill him. So I'm definitely getting Eddie and Bramp because I gotta. I think I am gonna get Eddie Charette. I think I gotta be threatening by any means necessary. I will phase shift, play Miliobi. My Ethereal Conjecture and archive the top 2. And I also check what's up. All of Health Combat is live on Games Enter, not in stock. Did that just happen? Like just now? I know everyone's watching everything Keyforge like a hawk, so.
I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Screech Bomb. I'm going to punch Miliobi. I will Screech Bomb, yeah. Put you down to 5.
It's so freaking hard to forge against that deck.
And I think I just reap twice. That deck, it's like whatever. Like any amber I generate is amber, that's mine. So reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw it to you.
Okay. I'll say Starlines. I'll play Triska. I'll play a Shield Gelator. I'll zap. Zap's 4 damage. Not enough to kill anything. I'll put 4 in a crump. Shield Gelator will fight crump? Let's fight crump. Your turn.
Alright, I will say Brobnar. I'm going to play Looter Goblin and Headhunter. I'll Screech Bomb you. And then Troll will kill Triska. That deck can generate some amber off of Triska, I got a feeling. And it's your turn. I'll draw it to you. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Untamed. Play Fangtooth. Play Persistence Hunting for Brobnar. Miliobi will reap. I think 7 is fine. Your turn. Fangtooth kills Looter Goblin.
Alright. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to Miasma. I am going to Nerve Blast and Smoke Miliobi. I will Ghostly Hand. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll say check with 8. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I don't want. Oh god. All right, let's do this. Starlines. I'll play Static Collection Array. I will discard Hawkins. I'm done. Fangtooth, kill Headhunter. Your turn.
All right.
Mark Sterling.
I will.
The greatest
forge.
wrestling lawyer that's ever existed.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. I'll discard Coward's End. Troll is going to reap. I will play Anger. Ready Troll. It's nothing for Troll to fight. Troll is going to reap. And then I will play Unguarded Camp. And unfortunately, Static Collection Array.
That's good.
So I wonder, actually, is it worth it to take the chains here? Because here's the thing. I know what I'm stopping you from doing. As long as I'm threatening TMTP, I'm stopping the Chelonia nonsense from occurring, right? Because you've had to put the brakes on it. You've had like a 25 card archive since like turn 3, and you don't want to generate too much amber. And so if I say to you, you forge, generate as much amber as you want, that is what you will do. So
maybe could be.
Alright. Fine. Whatever. I'll draw the 3. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll say check with 6.
A forge. Okay. I'll say untamed. I'll pick up the archive. It's not as explosive as it could be, but it's okay. Play World Tree. Play Chelonia. Gain an amber. Play Witch of the Dawn. Gain 2 amber. Get Miliobi. Yep, Miliobi. 2 amber. And I'll say check with 5. Chelonia dies to the cavern.
Alright, so I will forge.
Yep.
I will say this. I am going to play Dominator Bauble. Schuler.
Alright. There you go.
Schuler Mark II. Reaps. I'm going to Arise for Dis.
I hate this.
We'll get Ember Imp Charette. Actually wish I could have... Is it worth arising that? I guess so. It forces you to... Well, Ember Imp dies to Fangtooth.
But at the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Ember Imp, Charette.
I'm not doing that.
One chain.
I'm not making that face right now. Are you making a pyramid?
I couldn't kill this Schuler, and I didn't see the other Charettes. This Terror doesn't generate any amber, unfortunately. Okay. That's that. I drop the chain, I draw 3, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Say logos. Play science. Play mind bullets.
Okay.
Shoot everything. Because I have to. I'm gonna Positron Bolt there, so you don't have to worry about digging out more tokens.
Alright, so dead. Also dead. 2. This goes to 3. Because it took 2, then
just
1.
a triangle.
Okay.
Just a little triangle.
Dead.
I will discard Bill Jordan. And I will end my turn. Fangtooth will kill Witch of the Dawn. Your turn. Oh, science, yeah. I need to get an extra one for the Positron Bolt too.
Alright, well, I'll say Shadows. I'll play TMTP. Science actually bailed me out there. I will Poison Wave. I'll play Umbra, I'll play Silvertooth, and then I'll Reap with Silvertooth. Go to 6. And it's your turn, I will draw 5.
You're threatening? I'm Eddie. Okay, I guess I lose. Alright, well then later, DT. Sorry. You weren't the best set.
Christensen.
You weren't the best set. There you go, there's your champion right there. Christensen.
Long-standing gatekeeper on this channel.
So now
you apologize to these people.
I'm going to tell them
apologize.
story.
You're going to tell them a story.
I'm going to explain the situation. All right, so we're going to have a title shot, okay? Christensen now will be competing for the title of Tabletop Royale Champion. If you don't know, Venus Ignachop is currently the Tabletop Royale champion. Now, what does that mean? Well, there was a title belt, and I went to look for it today, and it was not around the champion's waist as it normally is while it's sitting on the shelf. And I looked around everywhere, and the title belt is nowhere to be found. So, I'll order a new one, but we're still going to have the title match, okay?
With the deck box.
We have the deck box.
This is actually bizarre. I don't know how Justin could have failed you in this manner.
We both are owners of all the Keyforge stuff, and thus we are both responsible for it ultimately.
What I own is a bus that I'm parking on top of Justin, that I'm throwing him underneath of.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
So, I'll order a new belt.
Now, normally this would be an excellent. This would be like a really good wrestling thing. We would
White Tasker stole the belt. It was the true champion, right?
Yeah.
Sold in the black market. It could be.
We don't know. Could be on the black market.
If anyone sees it on the black market, definitely let us know, please. Let us know.
It's such a bizarre object for us to... One, it's such like a niche object. It's not really worth anything. And I don't know why they would walk past literally $10,000 worth of Magic cards in this house.
The one thing they steal the house is the belt. Yeah,
the belt.
That's not really a thing.
We asked Zach if he had stolen the belt in an elaborate prank.
I was hopeful that he did, because that would have been really fun.
It would have been really good. We did take the belt to KFC, but
we defended it once there, and I that's where my recollection is lost.
Yeah,
we defended the belt successfully. I thought we put it in one of our book bags, and there you go. The thing is, Venus is sitting on the shelf. It's like sitting up like this, up on her shelf, where all our deck boxes are.
Yeah,
and like historically, it had just been sitting there with a belt wrapped around it, just like sitting around it, like this. And in my mind's eye, that's how I always saw it.
Yeah.
And so, like, walking in the room every single day when we stream, I just thought it was sitting there.
So,
but it wasn't.
So,
I don't know.
Claymore won the belt. Claymore won the belt, the original belt. We have a second belt.
Mm-hmm.
We have a second belt, right?
Yeah.
There are two belts going around. There's the purple belt. Was that the first belt? Was the first belt purple?
No, the current one's purple. The first one was red, blue.
So we had two belts that were out there. We brought the second one with us. Claymore got the other belt.
The original belt.
Yeah. The first belt.
We'll call it the COVID title.
Yeah.
It was the 2020 title.
Right. That was the first belt that we did.
Yeah, it was blue.
Yeah.
But the current one's purple.
The purple belt, we have no idea where it is. We checked our luggage. We went back and checked because our luggage has not been used since KFC. My luggage has not been used since KFC.
I don't think mine had it either, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, anyways. I did get stopped by the drug dog.
And I did not.
That?
Yeah, I did
remember that. I got stopped by the drug dog.
Maybe they jacked it. Maybe they went through your bag. They had to go through your bag, right?
They did have to go through my bag.
Oh.
I don't think that... They didn't take anything out of it, because I explained these are nerd
This
things.
is nerd shit.
This is nerd shit.
Come on. ACAB, baby. All cop dogs are bastards. Actually, all cops are bastards for training dogs to be cops.
Yeah.
Because that is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyways.
The dog just straight up smelled my pants, and they're like, all right, sir, come with us.
It's clearly drugs on your pants.
And I was like, no, this dog is just smelling my general disdain for dogs on me.
So I'll play Venus for the whole best of three. Okay. Best of three. And here we go.
All right, so we're doing a surprise challenge thing here. The belt in parts unknown currently.
It's being printed currently. Well, after I order it.
Parts unknown.
But this means I can make it better this time. Cats greater than dogs.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been. I don't think I would have been. I would not have been stalked by a drug-smelling cat. I'll tell you that.
You can't make a cat do work. First of all,
yeah, right.
A cat's not trying to get a job. A train border crossing because the drug dog could smell my animals in my backpacks. Yeah, exactly. That's probably. Nathan probably had some Eddie hair on the shoe. 9. All right.
All right. Now Venus is a much faster deck.
Yeah. All right. I'll mull.
What am I playing her out? It's been so long since I played against Venus. They've marked this in here.
It's got all kinds of shit, man.
Double market this. Mindfire. You could like Mindfire the Ghostly Hand. That would be real. That would just be.
Yeah.
Dark Amber Vault. Auto Encoder. So notably artifacts I cannot use Nexus to stop. Okay, so now the question is this a hand that I should mulligan? Wait, is this deck doing anything to my
It
artifacts?
does have it has like Obsidian Forge, right?
Claimed by nature.
And it
does have Obsidian Forge.
The other things that are their artifacts and discs
The essence
are really
scales.
good for next side.
Doesn't. Okay, so now the question is this hand a keeper? I guess so. I'll keep.
No Dynamo.
No view dynamite.
Versus Coda Resident Sleeper. No, wake up. Wake up.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm playing Dipno Spy Master Nexus. I'll interrupt your beginning of turn step to play
No.
Ghostly Hand.
No.
Play Ghostly Hand.
No.
And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Keyforge with interrupt windows would be the worst game. I'm going to discard Key at the start of the turn in game 1 from the Novu Dynamo. I'm going to say Dis for my turn. I'm going to play Hystricog. I'm going to Mark of Dis Nexus. I'm going to Mark of Dis Nexus. Your turn.
All right, I'll say Shadows. I'm going to Miasma, and then I'll Reap with No Spy Master. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1. All right, I feel like that I could have gotten punished a lot heavier for those marks of dis somewhere in the game. So
probably.
That's not the
I didn't like drawing them
greatest-
both there.
It's not the greatest, but far from a debacle.
Untamed. Reclaimed by nature.
I'm not mad at that getting played now either.
Vault's Blessings get me 1.
Okay.
+1. Niflhape and Unia. Your turn. Yeah, a Novu
Died.
died? No, I give him a thing. I feed him a munchling.
Okay.
It's down here, the bottom of the discard pile. Not bottom. I'm correctly arranging my discard pile. Alright, your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. I think I just go ahead and Coward's End here. The deck does actually like to keep its creatures alive.
Yeah.
You'll get this key. I'll play Screech Bomb. I'll play Looter Goblin. I'll play the Ganger Chieftain ready to Looter Goblin. I'll Reap with Looter Goblin. And then I will play Crump. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw. So you go ahead.
Yeah, Reclaimed on the Screech Bomb would have been pretty good. I'll Forge.
Get 2 cards.
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Lost in the Woods for Crump and the Looter Goblin. And I'll play Mercy. Your turn.
Moisey.
We will be back with Keyforge Sunday.
We don't know what. It's going to be some sort of stalling content. It's Keyforge stalling content for the next several weeks. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, until we get our stuff.
We could just read emails. I'll just read emails that I got that were not the Winds of Exchange shipping notices. Top 10 emails I received in the last 30 minutes that were not Keyforge shipping notices.
Just, this person went live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
I have a whole ass email account for
that's
Twitch.
a good idea. Yeah.
So that way I'm not bombarded with that all the time. So
Good idea.
You have any sealed products? So we do have some sealed AOA starters.
We have some sealed Worlds Collide and some sealed Masturbation Still 2. So we can do sealed games, and that's always fun. Playing like 3 sealed games, so it's fine. Now we have the largest of pledges, and it sounds like they're sending them out from smallest to largest. So
yeah. All right, I'm going to say Dis. I'm going to play Dominator Bauble. I'm going to play Dust Imp. I'm going to play Shreds. And then I'm going to discard this
Do some
Rise.
lines, yeah.
And it's your turn. I will draw 4 drop chain.
So we can do sealed alliance. That'd be cool. We did speed up the Tournament of Champions, and we had to stall, and that's fine. Like I knew that was probably going to happen.
But we wanted
people
done.
have also wanted to watch Keyforge recently, right?
Yeah. And the good thing about Keyforge, part of the reason why Justin and I stream Keyforge is because there's an infinite amount of Keyforge content that can be created.
Yeah, we don't have to struggle.
Yeah.
To make content. And it's always fun, is the thing, right? We always have fun playing Keyforge.
If you take like a group of sealed decks and you play, there's a chance that you're going to do something you haven't done before.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in them. So
like a pretty good chance, actually. All right, I'll say Dis.
We supported too hard. Yes.
Mindfire.
Supported too hard.
Yeah.
That is the thing. Justin and I have been very clear about that. If we have any fault, is that we care too much about this game.
Yeah, I can put the name of the decks.
We care too much. This is where I would tell you to Chokama.
Chokama.
Chokama, you say?
Chokama Ignachop over here. Venus Ignachop.
Yeah, that was dumb. That was a dumb hit.
Engineers Haunt.
That was a really dumb hit there.
It's getting a taste of the title. Christensen getting a taste of the title. It was a good night. You know how I'm good at discarding things randomly.
Yeah,
play Snarette, play Essence Scatter, and turn Snarette captures. Essence Scale, not Essence Scatter. I got magic on the brain.
Magic brain. What Magic Brain does to an MF.
God.
Alright. Doing this thing. Nothing. This thing. This thing. Alright, I guess I'll say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Crump and Troll, and then Ganger Chieftain's gonna kill Snorette before it gets to do too much. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3.
Alright. I will say Untamed. I will Savage Clash. Everything but the Troll. You do get 2 from the Dust Imp. I am giving you this key because of this, but
okay.
I think it was going to be hard for me to deal with that board any other time. This is just the most convenient time to do it. So play Cephalist, play Troop Call, do a damage to Troll. I'll get back an Ape.
So you haven't actually seen the deck's artifacts, which is why you're in the situation that you're in.
Hole, yeah. All right, I'm done. I'll play the Ape.
All right, we're gonna say Shadow. So I'll Forge.
Yeah.
We're gonna say Shadows. We're gonna get a little creative here. I'm gonna Poison Wave. We're gonna Silvertooth to crash into the Cephalus so that I can Nerve Blast and kill Mercy. I guess it's the one that's like at least want to see. All right, it's your turn. I will draw 4, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Say Logos. Standardized testing.
Hang on, we gotta do some math.
Yeah.
We have to figure out what is bigger, 3 or 8, and then we have to kill the biggest of those and the least of those.
Dark Amber Vault. Auto Encoder. Odd Clawed. Draw. Dimension Charge. I have to do a damage to Clawed.
Blast and Clawed there.
I will discard Effervescent Archive card.
You don't want to play it? Or?
I don't want to play it. I don't really want to hold it either. Your turn.
Alright, we're going to say this. I'm going to play Tendrils of Pain. That's another damage to Claude there. I'm going to play Schuler, and I'm going to steal 1. I'll play Charette.
Cool.
Charette, capture 3. And then I'll play the Terror. And it is your turn. We'll draw 4.
Alright, I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Essence Scale. I will play Hystricog and draw from the DAV. Play Technofiend and draw. Play Obsidian Forge. Get an Amber. Essence Scale. Destroy Technofiend. Steal 1. To use Hystricog to fight Charette.
I wish you didn't get that TMTP.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I did this play, right? So, I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. We're going to play Screech Bomb, Looter Goblin, Headhunter. I'm going to Anger Schuler into Odd Clawed. And I see no reason at this time to pop Screech Bombs. I think I may need to save those for the final rally there. Actually, you could Obsidian Forge stuff. So I'll go ahead and pop the first Screech Bomb.
Okay.
All right. And it's your turn. I will draw for... I'll tell you to go ahead.
Mutant still alive? Claude's still alive?
No, he took 5. You had 2 damage on him already. You had 2 damage on him already.
All
You think you trying to DAV splain to me? The guy who's played against DAV a bunch? But no, I did include the DAV damage, so...
I'm gonna play.
Schuler's a good target to kill because
Forge.
I can arise it back. I have 5 cards in, so.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Lethologic. I'll do a damage to the Looter Goblin.
No, all he wants to do is loot.
My ritual.
Oh, that's a good thing. I'm glad to see that gone. Don't mind seeing that. History Cog. Oh, yeah, your History Cog's still alive. Yeah, good call.
Oh, yeah.
That's just his mistake.
That is my mistake.
Like losing the belt.
Yeah, okay. I'll play Demobot and draw. And do a damage to Looter Goblin.
He just wants to reap. He just wants to reap. Had to look up spell. You can't spell Histricog. You call yourself a Keyforge fan. Spell every mutant. Spell every Martian creature without looking them up.
Name all of these mutants.
Yeah.
And type them out correctly.
All 49 of them?
Is there 49? There's a lot.
It's I guess it's 7. No, I guess it's 6. 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2.
And draw.
But they're like interchangeable for houses. Right?
I'm done.
Alright. Going to say shadows.
Clue math?
Going to clue math. I'll Relentless Whispers Histricog. And then I'll play Umbra, Naughty the Thief, and Nexus. And I'll say check with 6, and it's your turn. I will draw 4. Oh, you're back through the deck. I'm gonna get. Back through the deck. I'm in the mark of this territory now. It's not a good place to be.
I'll say Untamed. Play Fandangle and draw. I'll play Cephalist and draw. I'll play Keyfrog. Mercy. Your turn.
Alright. So I will forge.
You will forge. Not have to worry about Obsidian Forge. Look, the good news is, if Christensen wins, we can make a new belt customized to Christensen. Somehow.
Does a Rise do it? I think a Rise might do it.
Because you can Dominator Bobble.
I can Dominator Bobble, like
Nexus.
Naughty, Steel. Oh, yeah, Dominator Bobble, Nexus.
Obsidian Forge.
Yeah, so, okay, so I say Dis. I Arise for Dis. I get Schuler, Charette. Funny thing is if you had more Amber, I would be, like, way closer.
You could, like, Schuler and stuff.
Yeah, I could. Can I trade the Terror off? Because I actually get more Amber if Terror is dead than Reaping with it. So I can have Terror fight Fandangle, and then Arise for Disc. Get all these back. Play
Smoking Skull Belt? Yeah.
Annihilation Ritual.
That'd be sick. Black Strap. Silver Plate. Ooh.
Play Charette and Capture. Play the Terror and get to. Play Dust Imp. I think the Dust Imp destroyed matters quite a bit. Play Schuler, Ember Imp, Schuler, Charette. Dominator Baubles Nexus to reap. Use the Obsidian Forge. Blow up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
12.
Get to and the Million Amber. Boom. Christensen hitting the Nexus out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Putting the match away.
I couldn't kill your stuff that turn.
Yeah,
Is a problem.
Yeah. That was the thing. That was Venus's downfall in Mass Mutations, right? It had like the Savage Clash, but that was like the extent of
It's like that
board
standardized
weights.
testing.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Good lord, look at the Nexus from nowhere.
It was an insane play. All right, it's the one game. It's fine. Venus has been in bad situations before.
Yeah, I think if you got your artifacts, you would have done a lot
Earlier.
faster.
Yeah.
But then again, the TMTP snipe is pretty good because you did go to 9.
That was
not that you would have ever. You're not going to generate 10 as long as
correct,
like, TMTP isn't on the table, but it does let you like get to go through that. So.
I kept having really awkward hands too. Oh, that was the thing I was going to mention in that in the Mervigate game is when you were scared of my archive, it was like 1-2-2, and my hand was 2-2-2. And I was like, every time I played 2 of a house, I would draw 2 of the house. So like, I had so many.
That was actually my first game with Mervigig.
Yeah,
that was because you played like a bunch. Actually, that game with Christensen, I played the Screech Bomb first because my hand was Nerve Blast, Ghostly Hand, and I was like, surely between the Nerve Blast, the Screech Bomb, and the Ghostly Hand, you'll generate some amount of amber. I can just Ghostly Hand.
Yeah, engineer.
Because I was like, if you generate 1. I get it.
Yeah.
If you generate 2, I can Nerve Blast and steal it. If you generate 3, I can Screech, and then you generated like 5, and I was like, "Come on, come on!" But I ended up with that. I ended up with like 2 Shadows cards in my hand that were just like in my hand for several turns as I took like some awkward Brobnar stuff. 10, 17. Okay.
It's fine.
Do I keep a 7 creature hand? I think I throw it back. I think I want to mix the stuff. I think I like having creatures to pressure you into having some removal.
Yeah.
Right? Because like your removal is it's not as directed as Christensen's removal can be.
I don't keep his hand. Oh, do I keep?
Oh, he's on the. We got him right where we want him. We got him
I'll
doubting himself.
I'll keep it. It's fine. Keeping it. It's totally fine. Not worried. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about
it. Justin playing a social deduction game. Justin, are you lying to me?
No.
Justin's like, what are you talking about? I'm not lying to you. Just smiling the whole time. Like, I'm not lying.
I'm not lying.
Would a liar look like this?
I'm very good at werewolf.
Not swapping the decks, not for the title match.
Nah, it's fine. Christensen's one of those decks that Nathan's a preferred pilot of, and
that's the way we handled the
like light taskers
too. So
and for I guess we swapped Mr. Deck Feed.
Oh, I'm first. Terror.
Your turn. All right.
Boom.
Auto Cutter will do a damage to Terror. Lethalogica do a damage to Terror. Standardized testing. We'll go to my hand. I will play standardized testing. Your turn.
Well, I guess I'm going to play Brobnar. I'm going to punch, and then I'm going to play Looter Goblin. And then I'm going to tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw up 2.
Alright, I'll say this. Play Obsidian Forge. Play Essence Scale. Play Essence Scale. Play Ritual Tognath. I think I dare you to have it here. We make bold plays. Go to 9. Your turn.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play TMTP, but that is the only Shadows card that I have.
Okay. Alright.
So I think that's like net neutral.
Yeah.
Like it sucks, yes, but you get a key, and I'm not like advancing my board like a ton. So
okay. So you are gonna get a key here though, is the thing. Alright, I'll say Untamed, I'll play a Cephaluist. I'll discard Savage Clash and Archive. I will Wild Bounty Vault's Blessing, which will give me 3 total.
Okay.
2 for the pips and then 1 for the Cephalist.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright, so I will forge.
Now TMTP is gone. Exactly.
I'm going to reap with Looter Goblin. So for the remainder of the turn, anytime an enemy creature is destroyed, I gain 1. So I'll play Troll, and then I'm going to anger the Troll into the Cephalist. And I'll get 1 for the Looter Goblin. And it is your turn. I will draw 2 and tell you to go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to say Logos. Play Dark Amber Vault. Do a damage to Troll. Play Zamobot, do a damage to Troll, draw. Play Dinobot. Draw. I will not exalt. I'm going to Diametric Charge the Looter Goblin to kill Troll. Play discard? I'll discard Theo and Archive. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say this. I'm going to discard 2 Arises. I have Tendrils. It kills my Looter Goblin. I don't think I play it here. And then I'll play Ember Imp. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 4. It's your turn.
I'll say this. I'll mark of this the Ember Imp.
Okay.
I will Mind Fire you.
Okay. It's the classic Christensen, draw both the Arises in the first 10 cards, draw.
Schuler. I'll play Snarette and draw. Play Techno Fiend and draw. I'll play Hystricog and draw.
I got a bad feeling about this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna Essence Scale Damobot. I'll steal 1. I'm gonna reap.
Oh god.
So I get an Amber. I discard a card. I'll discard this Niffle-Ape Archive and then draw a card. I'll mark of this as a Looter Goblin. I just drew that. Kind of would have liked to have not drawn that. Essence Scale, Techno Fiend, steal 1. To ready and reap. I'm done. Capture.
Alright, I guess I'll say this. I'll play Dust Imp and Charette. It is your turn. That the double Arise turn, I think, is what ends this game because
Losing all that.
I took a dud turn and then Justin just forged a second key. So
okay, I'll say Untamed. Play Fandangle, draw. Play Troop Call, do a damage to Charette. Get an ape. Which I think I'm just going to archive a card, discard it. Play Mercy, play Keyfrog. And your turn.
alright, I am going to say Shadows. God. You're through the whole deck. Alright, I guess I'll say Shadows. I guess I Poison Wave, just so I don't immediately lose to Keyfrog. And then I will Relentless Whispers the Mercy and draw and steal 1. And then I'll play this Umbra, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3. Your turn. I wonder how many different ways I lose this turn.
Logos. I don't think I can't. You can't lose this turn. I'll play Effervescent.
Okay. It's not. Okay.
Play Munchling, draw. Play Oddclaw, draw. I will play Lethal Logic and do damage to Charette. For Diametric Charge. Okay, I'll do Diametric Charge to Umbra. I will Reap. I'll discard this Vault's Blessing. I'm going to archive a card. Draw a card.
Discarding Vault Plus.
Yeah. Your turn.
It's like running up the score.
I'm BMing.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm BMing, okay?
I understand. I can miasma you, but I think I lose to the Keyforge.
Yeah.
I'll play
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Also got Tognath.
Oh, God. Okay.
For Infinite Amber.
Next game.
All right. Game 3.
Next game.
Game 3. Here it is. This is for all of the marbles. This is for every marble. Christensen's worked months to attain this opportunity.
He gets skunked in that game.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
It was just the classic. I mulliganed and had a rise in the opener, and I was like, oh, that's not great. But I also had the TMTP, and I was like, oh, okay, you know what? That's not. That is just. It was a clunky hand. I feel like I want the Shadows stuff kind of early against you, because the Shadows creatures. The interesting thing about Christian is I can actually put a lot of my creatures to various levels where Mark of this doesn't hurt me as much, right?
Right.
Like I could play, but you do have damage pips and whatnot. But I don't know. Trying to play around Mark of this is like impossible.
It's not super weak to it. I guess the Brobnarians can be a problem.
Yeah, Brobnarians is only a problem if you like.
If I kill them right, at the same time, which I'm not always doing, especially not in Dis. I don't have like a sweeper in Dis.
Right, you can't Mark of Dis Gateway or whatever.
Yeah. So I have I have a few damage pips, but that's about it.
Yeah, if you have a bunch of creatures in play, that could be a problem. Venus is a deck that does like to go first. Alright, it's fine.
Mulligan. I did have Auto Curve, but it was a 3/2/2. Not a good 3/2/2. The last hand I kept was a 2/2/2. Last game. It was Auto Cutter, Lethalogica, and then some stuff.
Yeah, Autoencoder is different though, right?
Yeah, Autoencoder is different.
Because Autoencoder kind of makes the rest of the draw so much faster, so.
Alright. Play Hystricog.
Alright, gonna say Brobnar. Gonna play Screech Bomb, Looter Goblin, Crump Troll. And your turn, I will draw 4.
This. Essence Scale. Snorette. Hystricog Reaps. Your turn.
I am going to Brobnar so hard right now. Gonna say Brobnar. Looter Goblin is reaping. I am punching Hystricog. Troll is fighting Hystricog, and I'm getting one. And Crump is fighting Snorette, and I'm getting one.
Now lose one.
And you lose one. Alright. Your turn. I will draw one.
Untamed. Reclaimed the Screech Bomb.
No!
Purge. Cephalist. Niflate. Your turn.
God, part of me just wants to say Brobnar again. And so it will. I'll reap with the Looter Goblin. And Troll is gonna fight the Niffle Ape, and I'll get one. And then Crump is gonna fight the Cephalist, and I will get one. Turbo Looter Goblin. Say check with 7, tell you to go ahead.
Effervescent.
My God.
I will play Auto Encoder. I'll do damage to Troll.
He's dead. No.
He's dead. I'll play Damobot. Do damage to Looter Goblin. Draw a card. I don't draw a card. Just kidding.
Oh, Judge.
It's the last game.
You worried I'm out? Having enough fun?
I can't control the amount of fun Nathan's had. I've never been able to do that.
It's true.
If anything, I only detract from it. Do I exalt Damobot? I don't think I do. Your turn.
All right. I'm gonna say Shadows.
I'm only causing negative fun to Nathan.
I am. Yeah, I guess I'll say Shadows. I'm gonna play Poison Wave. Unfortunately, I killed my own Looter Goblin there. That's fine. You've done excellent work for me, Looter Goblin. I reward your service.
That may be the best
with a swift death.
It's like the best Looter Goblining I've ever done.
Miasma. I've played a lot of Christensen. I don't think I've ever had a Looter Goblin go that crazy.
No, I don't think so.
Now I think I have had Looter Goblin into Coward's End in a game somewhere along the way. Now I was actually debating whether I the problem is that deck has so many damage pips. I was debating whether I Poison Wave to protect the Nexuses, but I think if you're Mark of Distancing me back into Shadows, I can fine with that. So check with 6, and it's your turn. I will draw 4, and I'll tell you to go ahead. Andy Ford, hello.
All right, I'll say,
hey, Dave, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I'll say Dis. I'll play.
I met that guy.
You met him.
I met him.
I'll Mark of Dis and Nexus.
Nugget.
I'll use Essence Scale, Explode Dinobot or Damobot, steal 1 to Reap. Discard a card. I'll discard Mercy. And I'll draw. And done. I needed an archive card.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'll play Silvertooth and Reap. I'm gonna Reap with Nexus. I will use the Essence Scale. I reward Silvertooth for his loyalty with a quick death. Ready Nexus, Reap. How sick would it be if you had like all 3 Essence Scales in play and I could play a bunch of Shadows creatures and the Nexus would go turbo out into the other Essence Scales, just draining.
That'd be pretty sick.
P-Rod with the sub!
Thank you, P-Rod. 28 months. Wow.
I'll Reap with Nexus. We'll exhaust Auto Encoder. I will use it as if it were mine. Let me make sure I did that. Silvertooth, 1. Nexus, 1. Nexus ready, Reap, 1. Other Nexus, 1. Where did this extra 1 come from? Was it 5, right? Did I talk myself into...
I think it was right. I think you're right.
Silvertooth, Reap. That was at 5, right?
Yep.
Silvertooth,
Reap.
Nexus, other Nexus.
Nexus.
Essence Scale, yes, okay. Alright, there, we got there. Alright. And say check with 9, and draw, and tell you to go ahead.
Say Untamed. Play Fandangle. Do I play into the TMTP? I think I do actually play into the TMTP. I just made you take like 2 Shadows turns in a row. Maybe you're holding it. Maybe. I will Wild Bounty Troop Call. I'm going to get 2 Amber. I'm going to do 2 damage, so 1 and 1. And I'll Vault's Blessing.
This is a sideboard.
I'm getting 3. Don't have it. Don't have it. Don't have it. Your turn.
Alright, I will Forge.
No whammy. No whammy. He would have said it already. He would have played it. He would have windmill slammed it. Yeah, he would have windmill slammed it.
Alright, I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Schuler and Schuler.
Okay.
And Charette.
Alright, well.
And Ember.
Okay.
And I think I have to discard the Arise. Because I have to find, as like good as it is to just Arise all this stuff back, I think I gotta get deeper into the deck. So, your turn. I will draw 5. So you go ahead.
Okay. Logos. Pick up archive.
Not crazy about living Fandangle Love, I'll tell you that.
God, do I lean into it again? I have to. I have to do it. It's fine. It's totally fine.
There's nothing wrong with
It's
it.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be just fine.
You're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna reap. I'm gonna discard this Keyforge. Archive top card. Draw a card. I'm gonna standardize testing. It's 5s and 2s. We got that going for us. I also have Fandangle. We like that. I'm gonna play Odd Clawed. I'm gonna steal 1 with Odd Clawed. I'm going to play Munchling. I'm going to fight Nexus, Elusive. Fight effect, I'm going to discard Keo, archive a card, gain 1. Your turn. Ready? I did play him ready, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gotta say shoutouts.
They use steel. Yeah.
Team TP.
I used Odd Clawed, yeah. Did I use it too fast? Did you guys miss it?
Playing faster than the pros can keep up with.
Yeah, jeez.
Gonna play naughty.
Can you legally I have to point out the play where you could use Nexus to as a scale to blow up Tourette.
Yeah.
Legally I am required to tell you that.
Yeah, it is a good one. That is a good one.
I'm just legally.
Yeah. So I'll use Nexus, blow up Tourette, destroy a friendly creature. Yeah, there you go. I'll steal all this back. I'll steal it right back.
Yeah.
It's that. I was thinking maybe I use the naughty. I also was trying to kill Fandangle as well.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of things I wanted to do that turn, but I think stealing all that amber is pretty good. So I will reward. Thank you, Nexus, for your hard work. You've been very good to me. Naughty. Relentless Whispers. This is why you live and Naughty dies. I'll steal from you. And it is your turn. I will say check with 45. Naughty is dead. Go to the discard pile, Naughty. I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
Not looking good. I'll say dis. Alright, Hystrog's gonna destroy the Nexus with the damage that's on him, making him rot from the inside. Play Essence Scale. First, did a damage to Nexus, obviously. Play Forge. Play the Ritual of Tognath. Solid Justin Lee. I was leaning last week too, I believe.
Yeah, I had several good Justin Lee moments last.
I'll kill Hystrog and Munchling for that. I'm done.
Alright, I will Forge.
Yep.
How much do I need to murder Fandangle here? I think quite a bit, because I think your out is some sort of Fandangle shenanigans. So I will say Brobnar. I'm going to Coward's End, and then play Headhunter and Troll. They are cowards. They die as cowards. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 2 and say check with 8. You'll Forge.
Well, I'll lose. You did it. You done did it. There you go. New champion.
Christensen.
New champion. Very exciting.
Mm.
It'll gain the deck box. +1 deck box.
+1.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right, put them in there.
It was the
Tabletop Royale Championship was pretty much the deck box, right?
Well, yeah. So the belt was for bragging rights, but the deck box was our gift to the deck.
Yeah.
So we will now gift the deck box to ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's lock it again. We gotta contain the power. There's too much power in the deck box.
We'll go back on YouTube and we'll add effects. I promise.
Just like every time we've edited every video we've ever put up on YouTube.
All right, allow me to use this glasses cleaner as a ceremonial belt. Imagine, if you will, later on YouTube when we get the new belt in, we're going to edit this to have the actual belt in it. Okay.
That's why we're using green. That's why we're using green cloth
for sure.
So that's easier to chroma key the belt on top.
This is a strategy. There it is.
All right, there's the belt
christened.
Right there. Doing a little live editing.
I bunched up the belt, but that was just me folding it. Okay, and like rolling it up.
And there you go. That tournament was fun.
It was fun, really fun.
Tournament was a lot of fun.
It's a good way to spend the last 4 months of Keyforge content.
Yeah, in the woe waiting room.
And now the true woe waiting room begins.
Now we have to see how many times we can get halfway to Winds of Exchange being released.
God.
I feel like we're halfway to Winds of Exchange being in our hands.
We're trapped in purgatory.
Again. So.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging around with us tonight. Really appreciate the Keyforge support over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's getting into the Keyforge frenzy because like the decks are just so tangible. So
we're almost there. When we get the decks in, we're doing long streams.
Yeah,
we're doing it.
Yeah, until such time, we will begin the stalling.
Yeah, well,
we'll start stalling right now. We'll see how much stalling we can get away with for the rest of the stream. See how long people just hang out with us not playing Keyforge.
Like I got wrestling to watch. So
you got wrestling to watch.
Yeah,
you gotta watch two. If you wanted to see two sweaty dudes duking it out for a title,
you could see that right here.
That was right here.
Maximum sweat. Sunday, we'll be back. Till then, hope everyone has a great rest of your week, and keep an eye on the Discord, !Discord, if you want to see our updates and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you'll know the second I get a freaking email. I'm looking at my inbox, and I know when it goes up.
I won't be as fast.
I will know instantly.
I won't be as fast.
And I'll be like, look, we got the shipping notifications, everyone.
I suspect our shipping notifications probably right behind each other. Right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like we're probably right next to each other. So
everyone, good night.
Yeah.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.